Funky Dineva was on live, right? Right before me and whatever. And he had a little itty bitty bumba comments about the whole this is the end of the TGIF shit. And y'all know on, was it Friday or Thursday? I think it was Thursday when he went live and Armon said stuff and blah blah blah. The boop, he then posted on his social media, showing that him and Armon had texted each other, was going to talk. So this is what Funky said about him and Armon's conversation, and how Funky doesn't even basically refuses to hold Al accountable.
That much chicken to doggone consumer. Anyway, let me get ready to end this show. One last note. Me and Armon Wiggins, we talked the other day. We had a very long conversation. We compared notes, and he and I are fine. He and I are absolutely fine. All is clear, and as far as I'm concerned, and I think he's concerned, there really is nothing else left to talk about in this situation. After comparing notes and after being sent screenshots and emails and, looking at everything that's involved, I am still leaving y'all with this. Y'all still don't have the full picture.
And what that means is Al did some more shits. Armon did some more shits. Claudia did some more shit. Everybody did some more shit. However, I'm not going to call Al out.
All right. Y'all still don't have the full picture. And I'm not knocking any of y'all because you're doing the same thing that I did, which is going based off of the information that you have.
But if you now have more information, your deductive reasoning skills would be, elongated to know more.
Whatever. No big deal. Last but not least, you need to call out Al. You need to call out Al. You need to call out Al. Whether y'all like it or not, any correction of Al that needs to be made on my behalf will be made in private.
Now, Funky, let me say this. I understand his point being, me and Al are friends. I'm not going to cuss my friend on and go off on my friend publicly, because I would not do that to my friend either. However, if I find out the information that I was getting from my friend made me look and sound stupid, I would 100% publicly apologize for my comments on a situation that I did not have enough information on. I feel like if you can't check out publicly, you need to further apologize to Armon publicly. Because to me, that means there's things you need to check out on based on the proof that Armon sent you, that you now see. You now have more information than what Al told you. And if that is in fact true, you saying what you said about Armon should be taken back. If you now see Al was doing more behind the scenes, I get you not wanting to check your friend. I'm not going. I would never publicly go off on my friend at all. The most I would do is after I've said what I need to say to my friend, and me and my friend had that conversation, I still will publicly say, you know what, I didn't have all the information, and I did have to check my friend, and I do apologize for not trying to find out more information before I went live and went off on somebody else. And also my friend would need to publicly acknowledge putting me in a bad position. Because if you were doing shit that you didn't tell me, which leads me to believe this other person is so in the wrong, and so now I sound dumb solely based on you misleading me, friend, I'm pissed at you because you made me look stupid.
Any correction or anything that I need to say to Al in reference to getting him together or correcting him will be said in private. I'm not correcting Al in public for the sake of y'all's entertainment. All right. That's not what y'all would do. Y'all.
And that's why when there are situations involving people you know, sometimes it's best for you to not make a public statement. Because once you find out, oh, Al did this, oh, Al said that, so that's why you was pissed off and blah 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 blah. Blah. Oh, okay, I stand corrected. I am dumb. I am Portia.
Y'all don't get on the internet and correct y'all friends publicly, especially if it's a relationship that I still want. Al is my friend. He's going to be my friend. And if I need to correct Al, I will correct Al in private. I'm not sitting up here and correcting Al on a public platform just to make y'all feel good. And you can call me hypocritical or not. Yes, I'm going to call out a bitch that I don't like. If I don't care about you, I'm going to talk about your ass like a dog on the internet. If I don't love you, I'm going to talk about your ass like a dog on the internet. But if I love you, I am going to correct you in public, in private. And that's just to it. Does that make me a hypocrite by some people's standards? But I really don't give.
I mean, it does.
Give a damn. I am talking to my friend if I need to talk to him about anything in private. And y'all cannot condemn me for doing the same thing your ass would do. How many of y'all would get on the internet and read y'all friend? But you're going to read that bitch that you don't like. So it is what it is.
If my friend make me look stupid, are they my friend? If my friend allows me to get on the internet and go off about things when they know there's proof to what they did, are they my friend? Or did my friend use me to be their mouthpiece? That's the difference. My friends would never put me in that situation. My friends would never put me in a situation to where they do not give me the information to not look stupid. Period. They would not. The only reason I would ever have, I would never have, like my friends, I would not have to check my friends. Because if my friends call HR, they're going to tell me that. If my friend was trying to, they would tell me, yes, I tried to get that person fight. I sure the fuck did. I would know those things. So to me, if Armon showed Funky text, proof, email, or whatever that showed he was doing things that he did not tell Funky, is he your friend or did he use you to be on his side? Now, maybe you will forgive him for his misdealings or whatever. We don't know. But I feel like the act is if people are like, well, why won't you check Armon? Why won't you say something about Al the same way you did Claudia or Armon or other? Like, ain't you friend with Heavenly? But you call Heavenly out. Wasn't you friend with Quad? You call. You know, I feel like we have seen him in the past. If a friend of his did something, he would still say like, friend. I have to say block, but for some reason, he not doing that with Al.
And y'all, I am officially done with this. The people asked me, I gave my pieces, and that's all I got for it. You said you corrected Armon, but didn't I just tell y'all? Nevertheless,
meaning Armon ain't my friend. I don't care about Armon. But that's why you don't cover things that involve your friends. unless you have all the information. And if you thought you had it all and found out your friend had been lying to you or leaving out pertinent information, I'm going to check my friend before I come on the internet saying I'm not going to check my friend publicly. I would have already had a conversation with my friend about how I felt about it and say, friend, I'm going to have to say at least this much about you on the thing because that's my job. Because I covered the story because it was my job. So I can't, you know what I'm saying? That's how you handle things with friends.
It went down the way it went down, and I'm like Nene Leaks, and I ain't changing it. I ain't changing it. It went down the way it went down, and I ain't changing it.
So that's that on that. I feel like he brought this up just to follow up. He did this at the end of his live. It wasn't at the beginning, it was at the end. Because usually he'll say stuff at the beginning. And I just had a plan before getting on my live, and I heard him. I'm like, oh, wait. I said, he talking about that. And so it was him, I guess, clearing it out because the last time he was on live on his YouTube and on his IG was him saying him and Armon would talk. So I get him updating like, hey, me and Armon did talk, ain't no issue, whatever. He did send me proof and emails and texts and blah, blah, blah. But I'm not going to check Al publicly. Well, you don't have to. At this point, everybody gonna check Al. I think people already have their minds made up with Al, and some folk like he a snake. Some folks feel like he ain't shit. And I feel like if the proof that Armon the Funky would have been clearing Al of any wrongdoing, he would say, well, what he sent me, I knew that part. You know what I'm saying? It feel like whatever Armon sent was proof. You should talk to your friend. Anyway. Y'all know we had a good time. Okay, yeah.